Hello, my name is Madame Kofnuskotze and welcome back to my channel Booty for Booty, where I explain things or do famous things on the internet. And this time I thought, because the last time was so fun and so relatable, and I think the internet is all about being relatable, is again a tag. A Halloween tag this time, with even more questions, because it even is more fun. So the first question is, what is your favorite Halloween or horror themed song? I don't know, but I like the Halloween theme song from the movie, and I also like the Suspiria, the original. I also really like the soundtrack of this movie, and they are, I think, both horror or Halloween themed. Second, I have to read the questions if you're wondering what I'm doing. Name something you would not want to run into in a dark forest or an abandoned building. Oh yeah, in an abandoned building I have to say I don't want to run into, if homeless people are living in them, I don't want to run in them. I don't know, I find it kind of rude. You know, I'm in the house and just looking at it, I think that's kind of rude. So I always hope I never run in them. And also not like people who are junkies, and no teenagers who do stuff there. I just don't want to run into people when I'm in an abandoned building. And I think the same goes in the wood. I just don't want to run into people. Wow, that question, two questions were okay. Number 3. Have you ever played with the Ouija board? That's the with an original? No, I mean in school when you're a teenager or 11, 10, what, I don't know, 11, 12, 10, you draw it on yourself, or you do the one where you just have the glass. Yeah, that I did, but it's yeah. Number 4. Favorite horror monster or villain? Oh, that's an interesting question, and a kind of hard one. I don't know. Like I like the classic ones. I like Dracula and Frankenstein, and I also like the creature of the Black Lagoon. But I'm not that fond of the werewolf. I don't know why, but he never. I don't know. We never vibed. Yeah, it's hard. I also like a lot of the Japanese horror movies, especially the old ones before they, yeah, because in a lot they are the folk tale and fairy tales of Japan, and it's very often of some woman that something happened to her and it's a revenge, like in Hazu or in Lady Snowblood. I mean, I don't know if that, oh my god, it's wonderful. I don't know if that's like a horror movie, but like, yeah, I can't say it. Like, if I have to pick one, I go with Frankenstein. Somehow I relate to Frankenstein and his problems, especially in the second movie. I feel it, and I also really like his book. I really feel for him. He speaks somehow to me. Number 5. The creepiest thing that's ever happened while you were alone. Nothing. I can't say anything creepy happened. I mean, yeah, once I was in that, but that wasn't really creepy. Once my father was was parking, and he was, I don't know, going out for a second to buy, I think, the park tickets, and then a stranger man sat into the car, and then I screamed, and then he went away, but that was not really scary, so I don't know. Nothing really happened that was scary, and I wasn't really alone because... Number 6. Number 6. If you were dead to spend the night in a haunted house, would you do it? I don't know why this is a question. Of course I would. I guess it is because... What they mean with a haunted house? An abandoned house, or do they mean a house where people believe that there are ghosts and spooky things? Because... I mean, yeah, I feel like we'll not say, you're in Europe, we don't have that. I know that in Eastern Europe, where they are very superstitious, there are houses where people say like, oh, maybe there's living somebody inside of it. But then in the end, somebody is then buying the house, and that's the end of the story. But yeah, I would live in a house. I do not believe in in those things. So I'm sorry. Yes, I would sleep there. I mean, if it's a haunted house in the city, so as I said before, that there may be homeless people living in it, or people go there to party, or teenagers. I don't want to sleep there, to be honest. But that's the only reason. Like I don't care. And I never heard of a haunt. I mean, yeah, there are haunted houses, but most of these haunted houses in Europe are American pages, and then when you look at the European pages, they are not that. Number 7. Oh, number 7. Are you superstitious? No. Well, number 8. Do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? No. And if that's my cat. But no, I don't see anything. I think I never saw anything. I'm a quite boring person when it comes to these things. What was it? 8. 9. Which urban legend scares you the most? Oh. What? None. I don't know. Oh, no. They are all so dumb. Every urban legend is so dumb, like this Bloody Mary thing, and then the Candyman thing, and then the kidney thieves in the mall thing, and then they blamed it on the dog, or they put the hamster in the microwave. That's all urban legend. They're all dumb, and they're all not true. And also not, oh, I did it the first time with 10 in the bed of my parents. No, they are all urban legends, and they're all the same dumb. What was it? 9. 10. Do you prefer gore or thrillers? Now this is a stupid question. Do I prefer it where? In the movies or at home? What do you mean we prefer? Do you mean prefer really watching it, so sitting down and watching the movie, or do you mean preferring having it on and looking at the visuals? Because I'm a visual person. Like you can show me a really beautiful movie without story or anything, just aesthetics, and I love it. Like there are so many of my favorite movies that you don't really have to listen to them. You just put them on and see them as some kind of museum or some kind of piece of art, but you don't really watch them. But if you ask me, what movie do you want to see in the cinemas and really sit down and buy all the shit and popcorn or nachos and I don't know, it's tortilla chips, so they're called different there. I would say thrillers with the story. That's definitely the thing. Number 11. That was weird, isn't it? Like this? No, I don't. Do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? No. I mean, the dimensions things, I don't know. I would have to read inside of it, but maybe I don't know. But I what they mean with worlds, like planets where people are living like us, or I can imagine that in the universe somewhere some forms of life is living, like bugs or stuff like that. I don't know, like I really don't care. Number 12. Ever made a potion or any sort of no. Why? For what? I don't know. Number 13. Do you get scared easily? This is also depends on, yeah, if I'm a screamy person, if I watch a horror movie and there's a jump scare, I'm a squeamish person, of course I get scared. But like in life, like with real stuff in life, like, no. Maybe like sometimes health scares, but also no. Like scares for other people, yeah. Number 14. Do you ever play Bloody Mary? I think as a teenager, but I can't remember it, so I don't care. Number 15. Do you believe... Oh, who wrote these questions? Really, did these questions wrote some Christian child or some Christianity child? Because who otherwise could believe in that thing? Do you believe in demonics or the devil? No, I'm not religious. Why should I believe? No, please. Now, you get brainwashed from religious people in believing in demons and the devil. Do you want that? Do you really want that some priest is is crawling in your room at night, standing at your bed and brainwashing you while you sleep? Because that is happening if you believe in those things. Then some priest broke into your little flat, condo, apartment, I don't care, house, and was standing there while you were sleeping. Standing there and brainwashing you. There's the camera. I'm sorry. Brainwashing you. No, I do not believe in demons or the devil or ghosts or spirits or souls, or I don't know. Don't believe in that. Number 16. You are home alone, but you hear footsteps in your house. What do you do? First of all, I do not live in a house, I live in a condo. So, second of all, I have quite a heavy door because somebody broke into my flat already. So, like, and the other thing is, if I hear something, it's my kids. That's it. And if I really hear something, I think it's somebody who broke into my flat. So I don't know what I should think. Number 17. If you got trapped in one scary movie, which would you choose? I'd pick Child's Play because it's a doll. You know, it's a doll. Okay, Jackie is a doll. It's nothing more. It's a doll. Or I would probably pick Frankenstein and just don't fuck with the monster. So that, I don't know. What was it? Oh yeah, the one with the doll. Oh yeah. Number 18. If you could only wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would it be? I don't know. Something bloody. Something with blood. No costume, just blood. Fine. Number 19. Would you ever go to a graveyard at night? Yes. I've been to a graveyard. I've even been trapped in the graveyard. Because, I mean, in my city, we have a central graveyard and people like to walk there because there is an old part in this graveyard where there are living animals, and there are a lot of people who like to walk there just or jog or go for a run or jog, go with, I don't know if you're allowed to go there with bicycles, but I think so. Go with their kids. We also have one and even older cemetery that is not a park, so people go there with the kids and even more kids. So, but I went to the big central cemetery and I got that trapped. It's not the first time that I not really trapped. It was lockdown and I was in the cemetery, but the cemetery was already closed. It didn't even happen to me one time. It happened to me quite often because I forgot the time and I was strolling around searching for deers and foxes and other animals, and then I looked at the time and oh no, and then I rang this bell by one of the entrances, and then the dude says, hey, yeah, you're dumb, the time is over, go to the emergency exit. And then I went outside. I don't know what is this question. Why shouldn't I go to a night at the cemetery? Have you, okay, if you are afraid of cemeteries, have you looked at some data how many people get killed or something happens in cemeteries? It's a quite safe place. So just in case you are afraid, it's really a quite safe place. So number 20. Wow, I'm moving fast. In a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? Oh, that's hard because I can't shoot a gun because I'm European. I mean, I want to shoot it, but I can't shoot it now. And I don't know, so I rather take something where I can hit the brains. But I actually would not like to have a weapon. I would like to have something where you can make fake brains or substitute brains or something like that, like brains. And or I would like to have, I don't know, like I would like just to have brains and then have the capacity to throw it to the zombies. Yeah, I think that's it. Number 21 is, would you rather go to a Halloween party or to go trick or treat? A trick or treat is not big here, but if I had the chance, I would like to be a child, and I would like to be in America, somewhere up north, or in Salem, or in Savannah, or in New York, the whole, not the city, but you know, the state New York, or the state Washington, and go there trick or treating. I think it could be really fun when you're a child. I mean, I don't know how it's nowadays, but I think it used to be really fun back in the day. 22. You are in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smartphone, or the killer? I think a lot of people would think I'm the killer, but I'm not, because I'm a really nice person and I don't want to harm anybody and I don't want to get harmed. I think I would be the skeptic one, or the one that is always sarcastic. I'm pretty sure. Like the one who is always like, yeah, and is always making really bad jokes. Not the real comic relief, just the bitchy one who is always, and not bitchy like, you know, but just the one who is making fun of everybody else, or is sarcastic. What was it? Oh no. Oh yeah. 23. Free. Counting is pretty difficult. I will stop doing this because this is annoying. Do you have to watch something happy after you watch the horror movie so you can go to sleep? No. I mean, if I watch something really sad, you know, something where I cried, or it is because I'm a crybaby, it is something that is emotionally really daunting me, then I have to watch cat movies or cat videos on the internet. 24. While watching scary movies, are you a person that yells at the characters, or that covers their eyes, or falls asleep? I scream. I scream at the screen. I talk at the screen. I am the talk person. I am the one that never shuts up. If I'm listening to my mouth, oh my god, he's so cute. He's like looking there. 25. Are you the one who gets scared, or are you the one who gets scared, or are you the one who does the scaring? No. Who would scare me, and why should I scare somebody, and why should somebody scare me? That makes no point. No. Once I was in the Universal Studios in Florida, and there was a woman who tried to scare me because it was like a haunted. No, it was not a haunted, but it was a makeup artist show of special effects, and they tried to scare you with like spiders or like blood, or I don't know. Thanks. 26. Favorite scary book. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. I like the classics. I like Dracula, and I really like Frankenstein. I really feel for this stupid monster. And as I said before in my fall tag, I like this Trick or Treat book that I read. I also like parts of Stephen King, but then parts of Stephen King I can't deal with, actually. Oh, I also liked, it's not really a horror book or a scary book. I once wrote a book about Lizzie Borden, but it was more fun written. I also enjoyed that one. That was really fun. I also love reading about true crimes. I have quite a lot of books. Oh, it's so hard. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Oh my god, I got yellow. I shouldn't look away from this fucking thing. Book. 27. How old were you when you saw your first horror movie? I don't know, because I don't know what counts as horror movie, because I was in kindergarten when I saw I think, when I saw this adult that sounds, when I saw this Snow White movie, because it was in the afternoon in television. It was this 90s Snow White movie, and I was in elementary school. So I was like 6, 7, 8 when I saw Halloween 4. That's what spiked my whole love for horror and the aesthetics. It spiked my interest for the aesthetics, because I saw this movie with the fog and how everything looked, and I found it so beautiful. I did not really it was a story, but I really liked how everything is looking, and I'm still like that when watching horror movies. Like I can watch them silent. I don't care. I can just don't even know the story and just watch them. If they look nice, I love them. Yeah, but I think Halloween. I also saw The Shining. Oh, I also saw The Omen. I also saw The Omen quite early, and The Shining because my dad really liked those movies, and he really liked those movies, and he thought that they are really good movies. So that's why I saw them quite early. But it's either the Snow White movie, or it was Halloween, or it was Halloween. No, it was. I think it was not Omen or Shining, because I think I was 11. I think I was 10, 11, 12 around when I saw The Omen and Shining around. I think no, not 12, 12 is too old. I think I was 10 or 11 when I saw The Omen and Shining, and I think it was Halloween, the real horror movie that I saw the first time. I think so. I don't know. 28. Still, we are still in the young years of your life. What was your first Halloween? Because I don't know. I actually, we did not really celebrate Halloween we did not really celebrate Halloween for a really long time, and until one of my friends in kindergarten found out about Halloween. Or the kids, I don't know, some kids found out about Halloween and they started to do Halloween, and then we started to dress up, but I could not tell you. I probably dressed up. I don't know. I don't know. I could tell you what I was dressed up as in Carnival or in Fasching, how we call it. It was a mouse, because I love to be a mouse, like some kind of mouse. So. And the last question is 30. If you could have a spooky Halloween pet, what? A black cat, owl, bat, red, wolf. What would you pick? A black cat, but I don't have a black cat, and I have enough cats, and I love my cats. So these were the Halloween questions, spooky and scary, and that's my questions, and I hope you enjoyed them. As I said, like I that's not true. I grew up with Halloween, but way later. I think when Halloween started in my town place, I was in elementary school. So when I was around 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 till I think 12 or 11, Halloween was a bit celebrated, so you could go trick-or-treating, but that's it. Then it died out, and nowadays nobody does it. Like, it's so sad. Like, my biggest dream, one of the things I really would like to do is go once to the US, but I don't know. I heard that but I don't know. No, I don't know, because I heard that in the US they don't do that anymore that big. But I would like to go somewhere where it's fall and the leaves and everything is orange and bread and something like that. And I would like to decorate my house and bake and make treats and little treat bags and buy games and not games but little stuff for the kids, and decorate my house, and then have treat bags with chocolate, with some healthy stuff, with cooked and baked things, and give it to the kids. I think that would be the best and wonderful thing. That's what I miss out in life, because we have the Krampus and Bertenlauf, and we have a big tradition of Christmas markets, and I think the Berten and Krampus is better. It's that's it. So have a good day, have a great day, have a wonderful night, a wonderful evening, a wonderful whatever, and I wish you the best.